What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. A nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Bobcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Shifting around now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks an open space. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. Able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Tulsa offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to find some room. It's Richardson. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They're going to run it here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Scanning the field, it's Hayes. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Bobcats hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of the best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they pick up the first on the ground. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Bobcats. Still no answer for this offense. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff. It's Richardson. Fights off a defender. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Ohio has the lead here, Kirk. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ballard. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The shotgun handoff here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Hayes. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Try and muscle for the first down. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll kick it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. An RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets into space at the 50. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Hayes. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bobcats. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it. The gain is 3 yards. It brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. It's Ballard. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bobcats will kick this deep to begin the second half. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Hayes. Defense is coming after him. Running with purpose. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Booker. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the second down play. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Using his legs, it's Richardson. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry up. Now the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown in the play. This one could go either way. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Well, they're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The receiver makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Bobcats will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Over the middle, it's Williams. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw. It's Hayes. Grab down the middle. It's Fallon. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Ohio is on top at the moment, Kirk. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can...
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
When they make the extra point, trail now 35-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bobcats offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Breaks loose at the 40. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Pounding away with the run game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bobcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He shreds the tackle and heads out of bounds after a decent gain. And the Bobcats looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes its way back to the line of scrimmage on that one play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Bobcats will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down.
42 Spider.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Golden Hurricanes offense back on the field now. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. The 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tulsa. Way too much speed in that play.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. The Ohio offense back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss in the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Bobcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Bobcats are in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They got him down, but that 1st down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the 1st down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Tulsa offense back out there. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Caught on the outside. It's Tees. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Good catch. Just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's got it on a crossing route. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there. Well, going to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Hayes. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even.